Hello, would you like to be able to do this consistently? Well, worry not, I am here to teach you that. But if you can kindly scroll down to check if you're subscribed and like the video, it will be very kind as we're close to surpassing 300 subscribers. Now, enjoy the video. Alright, so the first thing that we need to establish is to not be immobile. As many of you may know, when you're immobile and you're charging the bow, you can easily be shot as you're standing still. So, the first concept we need to learn is how to move while bowing. Alright, so the first technique we're going to learn is something rather simple. So this is the most used technique out of all bow techniques because it's the easiest to pick up at first glance. Though be aware it has many cons and only fewer pros. Alright, so to perform this method of bowing, all you need to do is to charge the bow to a full shot and shoot it. Once fired, you will proceed to flick it to your left or right and take a full sprint jump. Once landed, charge your bow and proceed to repeat the process. Alright, so the second bow style is much more intermediate level with a much more efficient method in both movement and damage. Alright, let's get to how we perform this method, but no, messing up while bowing like this is rather common since it's hard to do it consistently in a motion of flick. Okay, so to perform this bow style, you'll need to first do a full charge shot, but once it's fired, immediately make a full sprint jump to your left or right and do a 2 to 4 medium or low charge shots while consistently flicking to either left or right. Tip: make sure to randomize how many shots you're gonna take between the range of 2 to 4 shots. Alright, we've reached the hardest stage of bowing, expert field. So, to perform this expert bow style, you'll need to first off, strategically plan beforehand a pattern. Then when your first full charge shot is fired, first do a full sprint jump in any direction, take a medium shot, and when charging your bow, you have about 1 to 2 seconds. Use that time to check where your opponent's head is moving towards. Once figured out, do one more full sprint jump to make your enemy over aim you and do a light charge shot so you can go to the opposite direction faster, and then repeat the process with an unpredictable pattern. Tip: have 4 patterns in mind and modify as time go on. Another thing to note while performing the expert bow style, you are not allowed to stop moving or to stop to charge your bow to a full charge shot. You may only redo a full charge shot once you've been hit by the opponent with the bow. When hit, it's a signal to restart everything. Alright, now that you have a grasp of moving while bowing, you need to learn all the possible bow techniques that are offered. First off, let's start with something simple, an overhead shot. First, start charging your bow when you jump or before you jump. Once you've reached the highest point, and before start falling, release the arrow to shoot above the 2-block tall wall. Now, something a little harder but well worth to learn. Overhead plus shot. To perform this method of bowing, first do a low charge shot aiming around the 70 to 85 degree upwards and do a running forward jump. Now we're gonna get to the juicy part. This is where you're gonna learn how to bow dance. First off, do an overhead shot by the pillar in the shape of a pentagon but cubic, and then do a full sprint jump on the other side and do the same process and repeat that. Now this is where you're gonna learn the final phase of bow dancing. Doing everything you've learned, and now that you have learned how to bow while moving, Most bow methods, you just gotta mix and match, though there's still more to learn. Alright, we've probably reached one of the most important phases of bowing, getting away while bowing. You've learned how to engage a fight, you've learned how the arts of shooting, and now running away while bowing will be needed. So what you're gonna need to do is hold S while charging your bow, shoot and make a 180-degree flick and do a full sprint jump and hold W while you land, and once you landed, make a 180 back to the player and while holding S to maximize distance. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day or night. Peace.